Wilder World just announced that they're going to be putting on a 100K tournament. It starts September 2nd and runs through September 9th for the qualifiers, with the grand finale being on September 24th. 6 individuals will secure an all-expense paid trip to the finals where they'll battle it out for the top prize of $25,000. So let's get in it. We're going to be talking about the Droid and the beginning map, the 2 maps that will be played in this tournament style of free-for-all. Along with this, I want to help you secure as many kills as possible, as well as evade those that are pursuing you, and help you navigate and get you from one end of the map to another very quickly, be able to get that weapon of choice and be able to secure that kill and claim that top spot on the leaderboard every single match. Alright, so this is the Droid map. It's influenced off of a map from Halo, as well as probably the favorite amongst the Wilders right now. I'm going to help navigate you through so you can take advantage of knowing where everything is and be able to secure those kills and really get qualified and get your KD up so you make sure that you're on the top of the leaderboards. So let's get through it. Okay, so we're going to just do a quick navigation to help you out really quick. So if we're standing on top of the RPG and we're looking down at the shotgun, that's how we're going to navigate ourselves. You have the shotgun that's in front of me. You can see it up on the post here. You then have a smoke grenade here. If you go to the left or right of here, you're going to end up going to the portals on the both sides. You got portals over there and portals over here on an upper section. Lower section will have you come through each one of these different sides, or you can come around to this red area over here, or if you're over to the right, you've got this blue section where you can come out here. You can then go up and around to get up to the snipers. On both sides, you can go up and around and up to the snipers. Here down below is the AMR, and then if you continue all the way around, you end up going to where the portals will come through. So this portal over here will take you over to this side. Directly on the lower section over here, you end up having the LMG. In the corners, you have a DMR and a DMR, as well as where the portals are at. Where the DMRs are, they come up and around to here, where you can then come up to where the snipers are as well. So again, you've got snipers on this side and snipers on this side. Below it, you have health canisters and the AMR, as well as the AMR and the health canisters on this side. Up on the top section, I'm standing on top of the RPG, and directly below me on the lower section is where the gator is at. That is a orientation. You have staircases coming up on the left side and the right side here, as well as the 4 portals that shoot you up through the center here. And then you have air bridges, one here and one over here, as well as one here, as well as another one here that comes up, and then you got 2 air bridges that take you to the 2 sides. So you're able to navigate yourself around the map very quickly and very easily, as well as some tricks and trades where you're able to sprint down here, and then you can do your slide and then launch from this next little lower section up over to here. Something to note as well is that in the corners here, as well as over here, as well as over here, behind the boxes, over here, you have your grenades. You do have a grenade here, and then you have a smoke grenade over here. These are the grenades you have and where you can pick up to be able to throw up. Usually up here, there's going to be a lot of fighting. This is where most of the grenades are thrown up to try to secure a kill as well. Alright, so now that we have a quick navigation, I'm just going to run you through so you can see all of these things in action as it typically is played. So you have this top section. The only weapon up here is the RPG. You can get that. You have the portals that launch you up to this upper section, and then on both sides you have the stairways that get you to the middle section, as well as down to the bottom, as well as loop around. Then once you're on bottom, here below the RPG you have the gator. Then as we started this, if you go across over to this section, you then have the shotgun, which is here. If you decide to go left or right, we'll navigate ourselves back around to the shotgun. You can either go out, and this is where I was saying are the grenades, and you can navigate through. You can continue through, and either go through a portal, which puts you on the other side where there is a DMR. You can go up the hallway, but we'll loop ourselves around to this point. You can go up and around the stairs. You can go down into this red room, which then takes you out where you can then loop yourself up and around. You can come down these stairs and go to the AMR, or you can continue yourself up to where the air portals are to take and navigate yourself through, or pick up the sniper rifle. And so we were just over here. The red room is over on this side we came up. So we're gonna navigate ourselves to this side. This is where the LMG is. If you decided, you could have just come down the stairs and around instead of taking the air bridge. And this is where that DMR was that I was showing you before, and the portal that you can take to get back. Then you can come down here to where the LMG is, and you can pick up the LMG. You can then either go back out to the center here, or you can continue yourself around to go through a portal to go to the other side. You can decide to go up the stairs, and you can come here. You can drop on people to pick up the LMG, or you can take the air bridge back to the center by going out and taking the air bridge. So let's continue our way around. You can come here, pick up a DMR, continue your way around. People do like to snipe from this location. There's a lot of really good views to be able to get in and secure a kill. You can continue your way around. Maybe you don't have a sniper and you want one. You continue your way up and get the sniper on the other side. You can take an air bridge over. You can go down these stairs, be able to pick up an AMR, or you can pick up the health canisters. On these, again, you can pick up grenades that are in each one of these corners. Here you can go through a portal to get back to the other side, or here we are back at the shotgun. And so as you can see, there's a lot of ways to be able to navigate around. There are 3 basic sections: the lower section, the middle section, the upper section. And there's different ways to be able to get in and to join the battle, but it kind of pushes a lot of people here or around these stairs just because of the visibility and the ability to be able to secure a kill or chase or to evade. All right, everybody, this is the beginning map, and we're going to go through this in probably 2 different phases just because of how the map is outlined. Right now we're on top of the crane. Here's the crane in the center. I'm standing on top of the RPG with the crane that's floating out in the middle. This is where we can get the most view of everything, but not everything. So we'll be moving to 1 or 2 other locations. And so from here, if you're looking out towards the crane and what I like to call the back of the map, you have 2 portals here. They each bump you up to the top to this next level. You have health canister here on the left. Over on the right, down below, you have the shotgun. You also have the LMG in the back. You have an air bridge over here on the left and over here on the right. This one brings you over to this side. This other one brings you over to this side. You also have a AR/AM over here on the side, as well as over on the other side over here. You then have some hiding spots. You also have this whole perimeter around the side that you're able to run around perimeter, look at the city, look down on the streets, all of that kind of stuff. You then here on the bottom, you have a DMR here on the side, as well as a DMR over on the other side. And then here you have a stairway that comes all the way up to the top. You have health canisters here on this level. And then down on the lower level here, you have this portal that then shoots you up to the back side. And then you have another portal here that boosts you up to the front side here. If you go through this portal, it takes you to the lower section here in the front of the map or back of the map, however you want to do it, but this is like where the building is. You then can navigate to a middle section here, as well as go up to either side of the stairways to be able to get to the top of the map. You have grenades here, and you have health canister. If you go out, you have the gator that's on the back side of the map, and then you have other health canisters here that you can get You can be able to evade or hide inside these little buildings. And then you have these air bridges that get you up to the middle section that you then have to take the stairs up to the top where most of the fighting happens. You also have the other one on the other side that's a mirror image. So a lot of the fighting happens in this section, either down below or up above. There's a lot of fighting that happens back here on the side as people are coming to the air bridges or picking up some of the weapons that they prefer. And then there's also a lot of fighting that happens here. But like I mentioned before, the vast majority of fighting happens up here at the top. Okay, so we're gonna start here. We're in the back side of the map underneath the building. We're gonna go through this portal and then go around the map. So if we go through and we go to our left, you can take these all the way to the top where you can get to the middle section of the map here. And this is what would pop you up into the windows where you're then on this middle section of the map, where if you just go through the portal, it takes you in, and that's where these go. You then are able to come around. You can get a DMR here. You can come around and you can go up this building and go all the way up and be able to navigate all the way through. You can, I got someone in here trying to kill me, but I'm gonna do this video with him trying to chase me. You can take this portal on this left side, which then takes you up to the top where you can get a grenade here. You can go down the stairway here. You can also navigate over here. You could go up these little platforms. You can jump over to this side. This is where a lot of the fighting happens. You can continue. See, this is the portal we went into. You can continue around and you can go to this portal, which takes you up to the middle section, that then you can pick up some health canisters. You can go over to this air bridge that takes you over to the side, which I'll just show you how quick you can navigate. You can take the air bridge, take the portal back down, and now you're back over in this section. You have the big crane that goes up, and then you've got the floating area over here. You can go around. This is where the shotgun is on this lower section. You can go through the portal. You also could just run around over to this side, take this portal. Up here on this top section, you have the LMG that you would be able to pick up. You can then come over here to this air bridge that then takes you to the other section up here, which then you can take this portal in the back that then takes you down to this other portal on the other side of where we were, which then you can take this portal back up. This is where the shotgun is. And as you can see, you can navigate around this map very quickly. You can run around this entire map on the outside perimeter, take a look down at the city. This is the open world city. This is an actual building within the open city, and so they have this force field. We were used to be able to shoot down on all of this and be able to destroy some of the architecture that's down there. Like I said, you can take this air bridge up to the top. You have the LMG here. You have over on this other section, you have the grenades you can pick up. And you also then have the DMR on this side. Some of the things we have not checked out is what's over on the upper section over here, which is where you can pick up another ARAM. You can also, let me heal myself as someone's trying to kill me as I'm trying to build this tutorial. You can then come to the back of where the building is here, and you can pick up the gator. This is also where you can go inside and be able to navigate where we went into the portal here. You can also take the stairwells all the way up to the top here if you so choose. You also have these air bridges on both sides that take you up here, as well as this one that is over here. And then the last weapon that you're able to pick up is this other ARAM here. Well, there you have it. I hope those tips helped you to be able to navigate around the map, to know where all the fighting happens, to know where to go and secure the weapon of choice, as well as how to evade and to pursue and kill and be able to be on top of that leaderboard. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on X. I would love to know if you're going to participate in this tournament, as well as your feedback on Super Early Access. We want the game to be able to run as smoothly as possible, as well as to be as much fun as it possibly can be, where people are really enjoying themselves. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what do you like, what feedback do you have, and until next time, I'll catch you in the qualifiers.